going on, everybody, and welcome to my channel update for May 20th, 2011. This update is probably the biggest, most important update I will ever have, and before you go clicking off this video, I have something really important to ask all of my subscribers and anyone who follows my videos closer to the end, and this will be short as possible, so just stick with me, or you can click this link to go there now if you really don't care about anything else, because I'm a nice guy like that. So the first thing, and this kind of revolves around the question I'll be asking near the end, is the other day I put up a kind of a rant video about YouTube taking away. I had a point where I could, and some people still do, where they could upload videos with a limitless time limit, so no 15 minutes, no 10 minutes, I had limitless, and that was great, but it got taken away from me. And YouTube does not tell you these things. They don't ever tell you these things. And from reading on some forums and stuff, I'm not sure because no one can back this up and YouTube doesn't. They don't tell you, they don't give you guidelines of how you get things and why you lose things. But from what I could tell, it may be because I have a couple of copyrighted things and recently uploaded something copyrighted. And then they just didn't tell me. So I guess I could try taking these things down. None of them are in particularly big. Videos I made for fun, and not that they're really ruining anything because most of the songs are under 30 seconds. And where they're not, I claimed that I am not, I'm not a partner, I'm not running advertisement, I am not in any way, it's like some subsection C, paragraph 9, that kind of thing, that I am entitled to use music if I am not profiting off it, or blah, 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 you know what I mean? And I claim that, and that seems fine, because it never was a problem before. But I'll think about taking those down, see if that helps. If it doesn't, then I'm just going to re-upload them. As simple as that. So, moving on to games, I'm not going to talk much about the games and stuff I'm going on right now because I'm taking a little break for a lot of reasons, especially the question. We're getting there. But Battlefront 2, a playthrough I've been doing for a little while, is all the way done. You can click on it here to see it. I had to break it off into two parts between the actual game and then the credits, where I said a lot of the thoughts I had, so you can check that out there. Other games are the way I stated them still in my previous update. You can go check that about Harvest Moon or Pokemon, whatever you may be following. And I was getting ready to do Fear 3 next week, and it got pushed back again. I don't know, Monolith. You're really bringing me down. I think I'm probably the only person in the world who's still semi-excited about it, and even now I'm kind of like, geez. But I will do that when Fear 3 eventually comes out. There will be a lot of Fear 3 content. So now, this is really what I want to talk about. A lot of you probably, when you subscribe to me, usually look at the user's name, and mine being Rectum is like a bad joke. It's something I didn't really come up with. Let me tell you the story of how I got this. A long time ago, I got an Xbox from my cousin, and I was, really excited to play online. It's where Halo 2 came, and I kind of evolved into the kind of gamer I am today. But when I got that, he already had an account with a whole year already paid on the account, and the account's name was Rectim. Rectim, get it? Yeah, it's funny, yeah. And I just didn't care. I was like, it's fine. It's a whole year, and I just kept it. And after the year was up, I don't know why. I just guess I didn't care too much, but I renewed it without, And I had already had a lot of friends at that point. It didn't feel like going through a new username. And actually, some of the friends I met back then are still some really good friends today. So I didn't change it back then. And in correlation with that, a long time ago when I originally made this YouTube account, I wasn't as interested in video as I am now. As a matter of fact, to this day, I am going to go to school for video production and want to get into the field of being, having it as a real career. So that's half the reason I do this. The other half is because I love video games, and it's a great way to express your feelings on video games, to do Let's Plays. But that's kind of why I have my tag the way it is. Just because actually someone already took Rectim. I remember that. I was like, who the hell would have Rectim on YouTube? So that's why I have Rectum. And there are many problems with it. One, it wasn't my own. You know what I mean? I just kind of did it because it was correlation with my gamer tag, and originally I just put up like Halo stuff, and that was all I was going to do. I never thought I'd kind of get to where I am today. And I wish I could go back in time and change that and like have my own tag. It would probably be something like Cypher or Cypher DS, because that's my original one. Maybe if you watch my RuneScape videos or know me on RuneScape, you know that tag a little bit better. That's one I came up with mostly on my own, but it's a little more original. And like, if you watch a lot of Let's Players, like I follow Chugga Conroy, Nintendo Capri Sun, those people, like, they always introduce themselves as, hey guys, it's Chugga Conroy, or hey guys, Nintendo Capri Sun here, like all that kind of stuff. Those names are memorable. They're names that you can think of later. They're big people besides that. But even if, like, I have other friends who do their channels and they refer to themselves as their tag, I don't do that because I don't feel like it's my tag. And even if I did have a tag, I probably wouldn't refer to myself as that, but it's very forgettable, and I am just kind of on the unhappy side with it. So I thought about this pretty hard, and I need you guys to let me know. Anyone who follows, anyone who cares enough to leave a comment, let me know what you think. I wouldn't delete this channel, by no means would I delete this channel, but I was considering going to a new channel. I already yesterday made a channel called OJFS Gaming, which, if you are interested, you can tell me you're interested and then go subscribe to that. You can find it through my channel. I think it's going to be something like I have my OJFS Productions channel, which is going to be a machinima channel, and I will soon have a video on that. But I was thinking of going to gaming there, and I would do... Half the problem with this channel is I do a lot of miscellaneous stuff along with it. I was thinking about splitting it off. Keep in mind I would finish Harvest Moon and I would finish Pokemon here. I wouldn't like switch over to that channel. I would finish them here. But any new Let's Plays I might start, I would do it over there. So, and I would still keep this channel, but I would do other random videos. Like the other day I put up what the Akatsuki have on their iPods, which may have been part of the copyright thing I had problems with. But see, that's like a random video, and I like to make videos like that sometimes. Not a lot of Let's Players do that. Usually they just stick to video games. So I do a wide variety, and that's what I like so much about video, how much I can do with it. But I was thinking, like I said, to move all of my Let's Plays and all video game content to OJFS Gaming. So if you're interested in that, let me know what you think on this whole username thing. I wouldn't delete this account, but I do have that one. Or are you guys interested in a new one? Maybe like I could say I could start a new one and it would be the same kind of concept. So I just really want anyone who cares enough to let me know. I'd appreciate it. I'm having a lot of trouble deciding on this because I'm someone who doesn't like change. I can obviously adapt to change, especially if enough people said like, hey, you know, that's a good idea. I would follow you. I'm going to go subscribe right now. That would be a big thing because I'm not going to delete this channel because I could never get back the views and experience and memories I had here, so I would definitely leave this here as it is. And obviously still post videos here, but I would move all of my gaming content to that channel. And if you're interested, you know, it's hard to build back up because even though I have like 200 subscribers right now, it doesn't really mean anything. I mean, it does. You guys don't get the wrong idea. I really appreciate anyone who follows my videos, and I notice the people who follow the trends, like who go through all my videos and stuff, and I really do appreciate it, and it makes it that much better. But I think a lot of my subscribers are either inactive or don't particularly watch my videos, and I'd rather have 10, just 10 subscribers if all 10 of them, you know, watched, commented, liked, let me know what they thought, that kind of thing, as opposed to having 200 when only like a few do. Not that I don't appreciate those few, I can't stress that enough how much I really do appreciate it, and it does mean a lot. So that's like the biggest question I have. I hope you guys can kind of let me know what you think so I can make a decision before too long, because this summer, hopefully before Fear 3, I'd really like to get this figured out before Fear 3 what I'm going to do. But this summer, I'm also going to be doing two of my biggest Let's Plays. Like, if there were two Let's Plays I want to do before I die, it'd be these two. I'm not going to spoil them yet. You'll definitely see a trailer for them before too long. But, those are, before Fear 3 comes out would be great, or at least before these two would be good, so I can kind of, you know, move my video style in that direction. So I hope you guys can shed some light on this. Let me know what you think. I do appreciate your opinions, and overall, whatever happens, I think I'll still be having fun, and that's what matters at the end of the day. Thanks. See you guys later.